what's kind of transpired is the talk in the parking lot, what happened. And basically came up to me and, it was like, try justifying what he did as like a way of pumping up his team. Like, this wasn't directed at you. I'm just trying to like get our team going. And I thought, you know what, I just kind of blasted him in the media. Let me hear what he has to say. And so kind of talked about that. And then he complimented our team on being really good and told me to keep doing my thing. And we moved on from there. Then the next day he said that, whatever he said, I don't really want to like play that game anymore. The conversation itself was a little confusing in the parking lot because I thought that he'd be a lot more like aggressive, considering what I just said about him. But it was just like, he was kind of making his points about, all the spin rate stuff that he's been on for this entire season, and about how his action after the home run was directed at his team, not directed at me, not for me. We're competing, we're doing this, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, you know what? I just went off in the media. I was upset. It's just not really like my lane. Like, I don't like the controversy. I don't like, I'm not out here like trying to have beef with players and stuff. I went into the Zoom room mad, and, I'm going to stand by what I said. I'm not trying to take anything back. It is what it is. He said, what did he say? That I didn't have much to say. That's not necessarily false. Like, I didn't really have anything left to say. I said what I said already. Okay. So well, that's that.
Did you hear from any guys around the sport? I'm always curious.
I heard from a lot of guys. Yes, a lot.
Anything you want to share? I mean, like, is it just like, hey, good job out there, got your back? Is that the sort of stuff it is?
Yeah. Just I heard from guys about what they thought about Josh. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to like name names. I'm not going to say whatever. It's not, I don't think that's fair.
So after you were done with the Zoom, did you talk with anybody on your team? Like, how do you cool yourself down as a pro athlete after that happens? Is it just natural, or do you have to talk to somebody, or what?
Well, I pitched that night, so it was like, it's hard to cool down. Like, in general, I'm not going to bed until like 4 a.m. the night after I pitch. So I don't know. I was just kind of jacked up. I had like 3 Red Bulls during the game. I saw the whole thing on the post game interview, and Ozzie Guillen's going in, and I'm like, getting all fired up. It's funny. It's like, met him in the parking lot. Like, what we're going to do? Like, yeah, let's get into a fist fight. And this is great. And I never got that like vibe from him. Like, he was trying to challenge me to anything. It seemed like he was just trying to justify what he was doing as an action for his team. And I was like, all right, I'll hear what you have to say. That's fine.
By the way, it was funny because I was reading all this shit on Twitter. Everybody's like, well, what do you think would have happened if they got into a fight in the parking lot? Everybody's like, well, Donaldson's crazy. He probably would take it. But Giolito's like 6'5". He's a monster. He's probably going to win. I was like, man, I wish I could.
You know what? To really decide that, maybe we have to go on the undercard of the next Logan Paul fight.
See, I like where your head's at. Raise money, right? Maybe use the oversized boxing gloves. Really turn it into a circus.
Yeah, that'd be kind of right in line with how things are going in our society in general, right?
Right.